This is Katie Hunter from MMA UK. I'm here with your winner, Tom Mearns. Congratulations.
How you doing, Kate? You good?
We're making a habit of this, aren't
Back
we?
in the habit, yeah. It's good to coming off that loss to Milada Hadi. So like getting back up could be quite hard. A win can bring in another win, and losses can bring in another loss. So I just had to use a lot of willpower and then get back up, you know. So
It is so important, isn't it, to get back on a winning streak
Yeah.
straight after a loss?
definitely, yeah. Leading up to the fight about 2 weeks ago, certain things I fell into a lot of chaos in my life. It's all calm, but I was considering pulling out the fight. I had too much on, where I was living at the moment, certain things outside of the fight, so it really split my focus. But I'm happy because I thought life gets like this. This is another challenge, so just stayed along the way, and then we're here talking, so that's all good.
How hard is it when you know you need that win, more after a loss, to
Yeah.
think, am I going to pull out? Am I going to go ahead?
It is hard. I'm kind of detached from things now, so I just put my best foot forward and keep working, and what will be will be. So I love the processes of things these days. Do you hear what I'm saying? Grateful to be getting up, doing what I'm doing, working, learning. I love all that. So and are just leaning into life these days, really just doing that. It's crazy though, because you find yourself some sticky situations, but today was one of them. And then fair play to Bailey too. I found out a bit more about him today, because he's very unknown to me. I'd never heard of him really.
Yeah, I hadn't heard of him.
No, but he's been about, but obviously he's from the other end of the country.
Yeah,
And I knew he beat Thomas Paul, so Thomas Paul was hot.
yeah. Absolutely.
Knockout artist, been to some serious heights in the sport.
Yeah.
He did catch him from a fall from grace, so I looked past it a little bit, but when I was in there I could feel actually Bailey knows what he's doing. And I was really surprised with the composure of him, because I fought much tougher people, and I'd say a lot more people. So when we met at the weigh-ins and we was in the cage, his focus was sharp. Nothing seemed to deter him. Although when I was catching him with some good shots, maybe that did a bit, but he was composed. Really is a warrior. So.
And so are you.
Yeah.
You never shy away from taking
No,
a shot to give a
no.
couple yourself.
I know. I'm telling you, I'm going to give my coach a heart attack.
It's such an exciting fight style to watch, though. I'm sure it doesn't feel good after the fight, but it's so good for the fans.
I like to feel a bit of leather scuffing off my skin, and that very much pulls me into the fight. And then from there, it just gets brocking, and I get going. So.
You really do feel like a fighter that kind of thrives on that.
Yeah, I do a little bit. So, but I've got another 10 years, so I have to immerse myself more in strategy.
Is that how long you give yourself left in fighting? 10 years?
Yeah, I would like to retire at 40. Be smart with it. I don't want to be because it's again. Today could have been one of them times where someone's been about a bit is going to try to build up the up and comers. So I wasn't having that today. That's why I went and got the win. But if I'm still fighting at 40, that means I'm still striving to be my best.
Yeah.
Making no excuses when you get to say 35 and people then their attitude changes. I can age gracefully, but I'm still going to strive to be my best. That's what I want. So.
I absolutely love seeing you in there. It's always a pleasure to see you.
Hey.
How many times, if you're going to fight until you're 40, how many times do you want to fight a year? How many times can we see you again this year?
3 times a year would be good. And about 3 times a year, but it depends on what I'm doing, because there's been a stage when I was younger, all I was doing was this, then I was of no use to no one. And then when I took some hard losses, I don't want to be a burden on anyone like my family or anything. So, do you know what I'm saying? As long as it makes sense, I'll keep fighting. And if I have to then water other areas of my life, then I'll do that. So.
And the things outside of the cage good now?
Well, yeah, I've got things to get attended to when I get back. It's all good. I was just in chaos literally about 2 weeks ago, and it just didn't. If I was sending an army out to battle, I'm gonna make sure the morale's high. I wouldn't send them out fighting up a mountain. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah. 100%.
And I've very much done that with myself, but I just knew just to stay calm, stay centered, because I knew I'd make it through, and the experience would grow me. And guess what? I'm here, and I'm talking to you, and I'm winning when I'm talking to you. We know this, so.
2-0 for BST so far tonight.
2-0.
We've got Jordan coming up.
Yep.
Can you give me a prediction for that one? And Will Curry, sorry.
Yeah, so I've only just really met Will Curry. He's a very, his striking's good, he's powerful athlete. I can see Will Curry. This is an estimate because I don't know enough about him yet, but I can't wait to get training with him because I had a good move about with him today before. It was good energy bouncing off each other.
Yeah.
We've got the winner's vibe going right now, so he'll probably get it with putting some nice strikes together. I'm making a guess. Jordan, he'll outwork the guy on the feet. He'll be much more centered and composed, and he's most likely gonna put his guy into a checkmate and then submit him. Yeah.
I can't wait. Congratulations
Yeah,
to you. It's amazing to see you again.
Thank you, Katie. Good talking
And
to
you looked excellent out there.
Thank you.
Thank
Cool,
you.
take care. See ya. Oh, I got a bit of blood on you.